So yeah, usually longsword refill. I like that you're going the aggressive line with the ignite. That's good, and that's a good way to learn because you got to learn how to fight. This
I usually
scale
don't
up and
have.
wait for teleport is kind of a bad strat.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. Like, I don't usually lose to Ornn, but I
Yeah.
don't usually win against Ornn, if that makes sense. It's just kind of I out CS him.
Right. No, that's you could absolutely kill him early though. Any guy that runs like some immobile tank, we absolutely look for the early kill. So usually what you want to do here is you would just put like one barrel down. It doesn't really matter if you are wasting one technically early because you can just drop it. Because if they face check you, you obviously you
Okay,
auto them and then reset the passive or whatever. And you see your barrels are gonna restock anyways. So it's not like you're really wasting anything.
right. So, and maybe I'm wrong. So, watching Solar, he goes at 131 a barrel here. That way, once you throw your second barrel, you have that third
Yeah,
barrel
yeah.
up
You'll
and
still have
running. Okay.
the timing of 131. That's
Oh, okay.
so like you could drop another one and you'll still have the timing.
Oh, okay.
So it's just guarding. You see, more advanced, like you could actually cheese somebody if they face check you, right? That's all this is. Now you can go to the center bush and you could set up if you wanted.
Okay.
You see, you're still gonna have the barrel because it's restocking.
Okay.
Now, usually you have to wait until these minions get low.
Yeah.
If he's pushing though, I might just barrel him. Yeah, I'd probably just barrel him. Nice. Every time he autos the minions, you should be autoing like a healthy minion too. The logic being you don't want him to push into you.
Okay.
Now, when he does that flame breath shit, I would
Yep.
not handshake that. That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
He just didn't auto you for some fucking reason. You should level with control. Control Q. This is really good what you're doing. This is good. This is what most players don't do enough of. Just guard minions. When he puts that pillar up, you should stand away from that though, because he's gonna chunk the shit out of you if he dashes into that.
Okay.
He's just bad. Like he could already have you at about less than half HP if he knew what he was doing. And that would be, yeah, I would never go near it. The wiggles at it are good though. Like to try to bait him into jumping into it. Now, this guy has no flash, so he should be pretty easy to gank, but he's going to ward right now, which is a shame. I would be autoing the minions when he steps off like this because I don't like this giant wave. Like, giant wave bad. Make sure you use control to level up. Because you're basically leveling with the mouse. Okay, let's walk up at this guy. You got a gank coming. Yeah, this is fine. Even though you're stepping over the wave. Because the wave kind of got stuck back there anyways. As long as it didn't go under tower. He should be okay. He's level 4. And he could just drain. Like, he should be fine.
Okay.
But Udir's here too, so I would probably... yeah, I just don't want to die here. We have no TP, so this is very dangerous. If you die here, you could lose the whole game. Okay. Nice. I'd assist ping the push. So do you know how to ping push? It's on the new mouse wheel. You can like ping the to the the top right.
Top right.
Yep. I use these new pings a lot in my games. People are starting to finally, after the past like 2 or 3 months, they're starting to finally understand them. Okay, this is good. So just push the wave under. Put your barrel down. Put your barrel down. Yep. It's more about just getting the wave under here. You're never killing him again. Yeah, should be good. And let's take a recall. Now we're obviously going Essence Reaver.
Yep.
And we'll get our long sword. We'll get back out there.
Would you buy a pink here?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't because I don't like going into debt. But GP gets such a ridiculous amount of gold, and even though that nerf
Right.
came out, they didn't nerf his gold, so he still gets a shit ton. So that's the only thing you got nerfed, since she doesn't sound like you know, is his passive damage, and I believe he gets slightly less barrels late game. Um, so
I was gonna say
I
the
think
game
that's
I played
everything.
this morning, he felt pretty normal. Nothing felt.
Yeah, no, it's really minor. Like it's minor in higher elos. In lower elos, it's pretty much non-existent. I would say that the major is the fact that people can see your barrels now. That's a major. He like that Orin actually knows how many barrels you have, just so you know. Like he knows you have
Okay.
two. It's just whether or not these kids are actually going to be able to do anything with that information, I don't know, but they know.
Okay.
They now know. They've never known how many barrels you have. Nice. I would try to clear this wave quickly so that I could have my ult up. Now, immediately when you get your ult, I notice your camera has not gone anywhere. I would be looking mid. I'd be looking bottom. Like the first thing you do as soon as you get your ult is you check the wave states and see if there was like, some sort of ult option. Like that's looking kind of interesting, but he might. Okay, free kill. And then dart your camera around. Yep. You're trying to snowball, right? This is how you do it.
Okay.
At global, dude, like when you have nothing else going on, anytime that you're like between cooldowns, your camera should be darting around every single time because
Okay.
that's the key to gangplank. Yep. And I'm more concerned with the enemy's health. So it's good that you're using the F keys, but like F key there and see the enemy's health. That's what you're trying to see.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to see this type of stuff when they go all in. If they commit, like they get stunned or something, that's when you would look to ult or think about
Okay.
ulting. I'd wait for the crit.
Whoops.
And wait on the edge of the fountain so you don't go into debt. Wait until it's at,
Okay.
0. Now you're good.
Because that's
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not ulting. Like, see how your ult, that ult is useless. You're ulting to
okay.
steal kills mostly in low elo, okay?
Okay.
Let them like really commit. Or if they're, like I said, or if they're like stun locked in there. What the fuck, Anivia? She flashing over the wave and shit. That guy's inting. That's crazy.
That'll happen.
He flashed over the wave. Huh.
Not saying I don't do dumb stuff either.
Oh, I do dumb
I'm in
stuff
this guild
sometimes.
for a reason.
I just don't know if I jump over the wave with flash. That's a new one. Now, you see how you're trying to like stack the wave? I'm not doing
I
any
just
of
want
that.
it 4. Oh, you're not. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So what we'll do, since you have essence or you're very close to essence reaver, your goal here is to just push this out. Like they just took
okay.
rift. They just took rift. Like you don't want any part of a wave pushing in on you.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh god, it's getting messy.
Yeah, that was bad.
See how you're on the wall? Just focus on clearing the wave. You're trying to do too much right now. Focus
Okay.
on safely getting the wave moving. Like right now, your barrel should already be down on the next wave. Yep. And just try to get it under. Stop leveling with the mouse and get in the bush behind you. Take a recall. You want to get your essence reaver. Do you not know how to level with control?
I I do. It's just habit out of doing that. I don't know if I got small hands or what.
Small hand, dude. I have small hands and I can still fucking do it. So I know you can. Now this, you have essence reaver, right? So when you're in a game like this, your responsibility just jam fucking waves as gangplank. So that means
Okay.
like you can now farm golems if you want. Like you can just go over to golems and you can farm those.
You want me to do that now?
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Start by autoing the big one. Yep. And let's make sure that we're getting value out of our queue. You see how you just cleared those without the barrel? That's a no-go. I
Okay.
want all the extra gold. Remember, because when you clear with your passive, you're going to get that extra gold.
Right.
Nice ult. Like, I should die there. Yep, and pull all the way back. Don't even interact with them. Just pull all the way back, Q. No, like, Q the minions. Like, we don't want to interact with this guy. Yeah. Because you got to trim the wave before you can kill him anyways.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can back up and then try to sneak into bushes. So get like try to walk at this guy. No, like through lane. Like you want to get up to him.
Oh. Okay.
If he's there, you should be able to kill him. You have ignite, you have stopwatch. Yep. Now just wait there. If he goes to farm, that's perfect. So you can kill him here. So what we just did, he should have a chance. You might have been able to ult ignite and kill him. Q. Use your W now. You have infinite mana. Yeah.
Okay.
And you should be bonking him with Qs whenever he gives it to you. If he doesn't have his little pillar down. I would have waited for all the minions to peel off. All right, so you're going to ult your head and just fucking get ready to stopwatch. Now, the only problem with the stopwatch was it's too late.
Oh. Okay.
So, like, you combo, like, you try to quickly kill the Ornn and then stopwatch right as you kill him. You want to go Lucid Boots right away, in my opinion.
Oh. And you're okay.
Yeah, I would undo that and then just get like, yeah, Lucid Boots. The reason why is because you're running Flash Ignite, and obviously move speed is valuable too. But the biggest thing is all your cooldowns. Like your Flash cooldown's lower, your Ignite cooldown's lower, your ult cooldown's way lower, your move speed to lane's a lot better. Just a lot of reasons. Boots are usually, that's why people usually push for boots as soon as they can get them, like after the Essence Reaver.
I was just copying the Solar Baka way.
Yeah, the boots coming all the way to back to top is really nice. With boots, go grab golems again. Remember, in low elo, once you get Essence Reaver, like Essence Reaver is like full build on this fucking guy, so you might as well just use that. Spam your W as well.
Oh no.
You're okay. Now we go back to tower. You don't have to clear it all. You don't have to clear it all. I mean, it's not. You're missing XP though when you're doing that.
Okay.
Just clear as many as you can. Yep. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, yes, it lowers the cooldown of summoner spells. It's 10% summoner spell haste, which is what a lot of people don't realize. That's why they're powerful. Allows you to go aggro more, right? Because you're going to have a lower cooldown on your flash and a lower cooldown on your ignite. And that's not to include the 20% ability haste that you get on top of that. It's a very high value item. I like the idea of setting this guy up. Usually when I'm waiting in this bush, I tap tab and check his items and just see what I'm dealing with. Okay. Keep autoing him. You might have been able to get one more passive auto. Use that W. I know it's kind of wasted to use it early, but you have to also understand that if you can keep your health high on those moments where he's not attacking you, right? If you can sneak in those cooldown usage, it really helps. Go ahead and ward. Go ahead and ward. You've got nothing else to do. Whenever you basically start recognizing when there's nothing that you're doing. You can't Q him, you can't barrel him, go do something else. Nice. Ult to steal was good. That was good movement with the camera. Okay. Nice. Now, if I'm going to Q him like that, I normally would put a barrel like on my head as I go to Q him. Like
Okay.
That way, if he gets mad at us, right, he's less likely to actually commit. And then if you want to use your W, you can, but I normally go ahead and shove this. And you're using 2 barrels every single time. You need to aim that shit. You only have to use 1 barrel. That adds
Okay.
up. How you can't harass this guy now. See? Okay. You can beat him easy here. I'm not sure the flash was necessary because he never kills you there anyways. Now go ahead and barrel this whole wave.
Okay.
Like aim that shit. See? There's no reason why you need to use 2 every time. Now just auto and cue this. Because you have to understand, I just showed you how to do the barrel combo, right? And so if you're wasting barrels, you're never going to be able to harass the guy.
Right. And how do you feel about queuing barrels right here, like to get my passive?
I would wait till they stack first. See, like there, we just wasted a barrel. All right, just run. You have nothing. You also should barrel to run.
Okay.
Get in this bush behind you, take the recall. Sweet. Now you got the call fields, you got the pickaxe. We can go, actually, should we go collector first? No, you're fine. All right, let's get back out there. Thinking about that, but there's a lot of healing with Seraphine.
Okay. Seraphine.
Yeah. Now let's go ahead and just start jamming this wave.
Okay.
Yep. Q, and don't put 2 barrels down this time. Clear with 1. Yep, get your barrel down. Push. You're fed. We're using 2 barrels again.
Sorry, I was putting it on my head to
push this wave. Push this wave. What's going on here? Get this out of our face so we can look for an ult or we can kill him or something. Yeah, look for an ult. You see what I mean though? Like you shouldn't be interacting with this guy. Now, if everybody sits in mid, you could like basically shove this wave and then try to harass him with those barrel combos that I showed you.
Okay.
But put 1 barrel down. Yeah. Now, the reason they're not all on it is because you're running into the wave instead of putting it just in front of it and standing back. All right, let's walk up and pressure this guy under tower. Now, what my little mission would be if it were me learning gangplank, because I would try to 1-part barrel him under tower, is what I would try to do. Remember, you have to get at max range to do it. So you'd put the barrel down at max range. I know it's hard, but this is how you learn. So put the barrel down at max range, and then walk up and queue, and then you're too close. But the more, and let me give you a little bonus tip. It may feel uncomfortable and awkward, but it's going to be real uncomfortable and awkward for him to fucking play against it once you figure it out.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Cheese him there. This probably requires a 3 barrel, I would imagine. Yeah. Let's try. Did you try to 1-part just now?
No,
that would have been
I
it.
thought he was going in.
But that would have been the one. Yeah, I would have backed away. I'd tried to 1-part it. Another tip is to just put the barrel really far out if you want to try the 1-part combos. Like throw it way. Yeah, there you go. And then just Q and E. There you go. See? Look at that.
All right.
Now, yeah, big. That's a game changer. Fucking do that. That's why you got to keep that extra barrel. You understand?
Okay.
Because then you can take, so like here, I would put 1 barrel down. Try to aim that shit though. You see how it's not on the melees? And you walk over the wave. That's why the range creeps get stuck like that.
Okay.
So 1 barrel should cover the entire wave. You know how I know? Because I played a lot of GP back in the day anyways, but. Nice. That was a good little juke.
Oh.
It's okay. That's how you learn. I mean, he's so bad he gets hit anyways, right? I'd probably take a recall. We have so much gold. I'd get in the bush behind you.
Okay.
Yeah. Get another crit cloak. All right, let's go. Is this how Baka builds this?
He goes, yeah. So he kind of goes between, depending on like how much armor they have. Sometimes his third item, he'll go Lord
Got
Dominic's,
it. Got it.
or if they're really squishy, like a Teemo or something, he goes Prowlers.
Was that a one part attempt?
Yeah.
Nice.
That
I
was a
always
little too
appreciate
close.
the attempts. You have to understand it's really hard for them to play back at you. Okay, nice. Now let's clear the wave. Wave clears priority right now. There you go. You should always look to clear waves in spots like these. Don't ever walk up. Don't ever walk up into. Oh god. Yeah, don't face check. Just stay in
Okay.
control. You have no flash. You have no W. Don't walk up.
Okay.
Like you as Gangplank, you should be living through damn near every fight. Like
Okay.
it's very, very tough for them to kill you if played right. And that's how you need to think. You're in control of the game.
Okay.
You're not Trinity. You don't have to fucking dive in like a psychopath and do any of that shit. You're not Jax.
Okay. Should I have ulted that?
Yeah, you should have
Maybe?
probably ulted back when they're on tower disengaging off.
Okay.
Right? Like, that's what I would do. The other option, too, when you go to that tower, if you go back to the tower you're defending, that bush next to the tower, the one up top, the one that you were just at, the one that you guys just fought at. That,
right there,
yeah, that bush at the top there in the lane, you could barrel, and then you could 3-barrel off of that bush. Would be another play you could do. I like barreling out of vision. That's a very powerful tool. If you can ever barrel out of vision, you always should.
Okay. So I see 4 mid. Am I good to push this?
Yeah,
Just try to get
absolutely.
to the
Just
tower?
keep darting your camera over and see if you need to R anything. But yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I split low elo, brother. I AFK like side lane. That's all I do. You need to look mid
Okay.
though. They're taking your whole map, and you could ult. Like you need to look. Like if they have a wave, if they bring a wave into your mid, and they look like they're gonna take it, you got to see that. And yeah, get ready. If they
Okay.
go to siege, you got to be ready. They're not sieging, so you're okay. But that's your job. Like you can't just let them take your inhib. Like.
Okay. I'm doing it again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I would just run away and take a recall. Make sure to barrel as you run, though. Okay, you could kill her. If you're confident, you can kill her. So when she face checks you like that, your instant response, auto, ignite, and just try to fuck her up quick, and then
Okay.
run away. Your GP, so you could just dump those like E's at this stage. When you're level 13, you could just start jamming
Yep.
E's. Like, you don't have to think.
Yep.
You see somebody, just auto E. Again, I know ping is rough. Trust me. I know what your latency actually feels like. I've been gaming for a long time. I grew up on fucking dial-up, dude. Like I know it's tough, but you have to be very any squishy, like as soon as you saw Ari, you should have thought, "Oh, that's a squishy person. I'm going to just one-shot her." Like that's what you should be thinking. Seraphine, Ari, even Draven, I would just try to one-shot them. I would never just turn and run.
Okay.
She's pretty healthy. I don't know.
And the heals.
Now they're bringing a wave to mid, so you should set up a 3-barrel right there. Nice. Okay, do it quick. Don't hesitate. Okay, that was. We're not gonna talk about that 3-barrel. Okay, we go to bottom. Team's got it. Make sure if you're not going there, make sure you're looking for an ult though. Because you're just walking right now, right? There's no need for you to even be looking at yourself at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just hard shove and try to get this tier 2 and keep looking again. Yeah. Now, if they get roped into a long fight, no, that's not a fight you want to ult. Good. That's a good barrel. Stack up, walk through the next wave and stack it up on one barrel. Just walk through it. That way you're more efficient. There you go. See the difference?
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no. Look for an ult at bottom. Fiddle's squaring up and you're not looking. Yeah. You're seeing how these little windows where you should be looking to ult, it feels like you're never looking there at the right times. Does that make sense? Like they're bringing a wave in, and I understand like you've got to focus on farming sometimes, but anytime they look like they're posturing your towers, like you've got to look. Let's get in this bush behind us, take the recall. It's good enough. You got a big chunk off of them, taking that tower away. Now, what you do here is you go for your Lord Doms. Yep. Let's go to, I'd probably just go to Baron and try to set up a fight like in mid or Baron or something. Try to hit a big barrel. You're pretty strong at the moment. You've got 3 items. So if you can hit like a big barrel, you could probably win the entire fight sometimes. Play bushes and stuff. Okay, so that Draven is who I'm thinking about. Is a very, very high priority target. All right, let's set our barrels up. Nice try. I keep dumping those barrels. Now you need to be thinking about Draven, somebody you can actually kill who's behind you right now. I don't know where that guy went. I would take a recall, though. Ari's going to end the game if we don't recall. You have to recall. You can't. You'll look to ult that, I guess, to steal it later.
Okay.
Now go try to duel this Ari. Don't give it any time. You need to go fight her now. Then you need to look at Baron and ult it probably. Oh. So I probably would have just focused on trying to hit the barrel on the Ari and then look for the ult at Baron. Instead of the order you did, which you're not really pressuring Baron there. We have to go and wave clear mid probably. Yeah, we're gonna clear that. It feels like when I watch you put barrels down, it feels like you often go into nearly melee range to drop barrels and then walk up to melee range. That's not how you should be thinking. Most of the time when you're clearing waves, the barrel should come down and then you should immediately step towards the nexus home.
Okay.
Now here, I like this. I like this idea. Let him go to tower first. If he doesn't phase check you. There you go. Nice. This could be good. Okay. Get those barrels down. Let's take a recall. No, we're facing a Baron. Like, you need to get out of here.
Okay.
Anytime you're facing Baron, just be happy to delay the game. Ooh. Let's try. So when you saw him coming, you should have moved to the left, barrel, and make it so he can no longer auto you. Yeah, just keep running away. Kite him with the barrel. Don't just trade. Okay. Never, when you're gangplank and you're facing like ADCs, never, ever let them auto you for free. That's like illegal.
Okay.
They cannot auto you. They have to eat a barrel for that. Right? Ideally. Like sometimes I know it's unavoidable, but do you see what I'm saying? Like he should never have been able to walk up to you and auto you. Like you should have immediately put a barrel down, move to the left, and kite him.
Okay. Sucks. I got all these dragons too.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games. But the thing is since you're gangplank, you can always just ace them and get a win anyways. You hit a big barrel or something. Okay. If you want a challenger, that's cool. You've got your Q. Now you should be thinking, I need to hit a squishy target with a combo. A Seraphine, an Ari. And we're wasting our barrels. We're not even really finding any triple barrels. I would go try to one part it. I don't know what we're waiting for.
Oh, man, I thought she was going to be moving over here.
Now you can probably feel the late game nerf now. Because your barrels are on a pretty long CD. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it helps I'm not getting autos either. With
Right. I'm just letting you see that that was essentially the other side of the nerf was this, where you like, you have a lot longer cooldowns on barrels.
Fuck.
I have sea shanties in my ear right now. It's perfect for this game. Okay, so we're
What's
gonna look
that?
for an ult. It's just like pirate music. All right, so okay, free kill. Okay. All right, let's push the waves out now. Probably not barreling that because it's only just like one minion. Let's go to top and go to the wave quick. You've got to do these chores. Use your W. Like jam this shit. We got so much shit we got to do. You go to mid and clear mid.
Oh.
Go to mid. Mid. You just got to clear the things that are the closest problems right now.
Okay.
Because you're running all the way out to Narnia. Now go to the next wave. Bottom. Go. Where are you going? Look at the mini map. You just picked whatever's closest target. Now go to top, because that's the closest. That's how your brain should be kind of interpreting this here. Is like,
okay.
I've got to do these chores and fix all these waves. Now you can buy. That's perfect. Then get back on the map and clear again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Swap over to bottom. Is that where you want Prowler's Claw, by the way? I would ult the Elder right now. Because they're on it. Let's try. You just kind of have to fling it because we don't know. You know what I mean? They could have already been on it. Like, you have no idea. But since it was up, you might as well just shoot it and hope to get lucky. All right, so we clear this quickly. We got to run back to mid.
Oh.
Okay. So I've kind of figured out your biggest issue, your biggest qualm, as it were. And well, let's see. What do you think it is?
So I think laning phase went pretty good. It seems like mid to late game, like my macro's been bad. Like I don't know where to go after I win lane. Like if I dominate lane, it seems like I still have games that drag on.
I don't even think it has anything to do with macro or anything. I think it has to do with spacing.